Lucien Favre, is he a brick or is he not a brick? I think he's a brick. Semi-brick. But look, man, he is taking charge of, Dortmund and so forth, and he has a philosophy. He has a philosophy and he has a way of playing, and he will not change that way of playing. When it goes well, they are one of the best teams to watch, and they're one of the most exciting, amazing teams to watch. But when it doesn't go well, they can look horrible. But look, it is what it is, for Favre, can they win the Champions League playing this way? Knowing that their defenders are not really up to snuff? That's a tough question, because this is the elite of the elites. Because first of all, you get punished in the Bundesliga. So if you're going to get punished in the Bundesliga, you're going to get punished here. But my thing is that if somehow, some way, they don't get punished and they can just find their groove attacking-wise and all their attackers can say what's up, then maybe they can ride. Sancho. One of my favorite players to watch, one of the most exciting young players in the world, and a guy who has taken his Dortmund career by storm. And whenever you're in especially in the beauty of a two-legged affair, you need a superstar. You need someone to rise up. You need someone to be, let me just take the ball from the halfway line, weave past three players, and just put that ball in the bottom left-hand corner. You need someone to do something crazy. You need someone to really change the course of the game. And if there's a player that Dortmund have who can change the course of the game, it is a guy like a Jadon Sancho who really can be that dude. So I think a Sancho is a dude that can he now really carry them all the way to a CL? Who knows? Maybe perhaps we'll just have to wait and we think. Mats Hummels, I think he's done. I think he's a brick. I believe he's a Class B brick now. I think he's actually sharing a bunk bed with your boy Lucien Favre. If Dortmund can't win the Champions League, if Hummels is just trash, Hummels being the senior defender, the most experienced defender, the guys look up to, he has to be me money. He's got to be money. If he's not money, they're screwed. Even if it's not money, they're screwed. So it is very important that Hummels reads the game to perfection and doesn't make any mistakes. Because if he starts making many mistakes, Dortmund are going out and they're getting their bags packed home. Marco Reus, the face of Dortmund, the captain of Dortmund, the heart and soul of Dortmund, the very core of Dortmund, he is very, very important. Dortmund can't win the Champions League without a Marco Reus, because Marco Reus helps to define the team, and especially for the transitional plays that they play, Reus is that important conduit for making those transitions into cheddar. Okay, so Reus is going to be a huge member, because how Reus connects with the attackers and the strikers and the wingers and so forth forms the basis for Dortmund being those dudes. The wild card baby. Erling Haaland. Erling flipping Haaland. A guy who I thought was just some side chick, sideshow, just like media hype. Bro, he's already started scoring for Dortmund. So he's not even have to wait before he gets his first goal for Dortmund. He's got a few G's already. And there's just something about him. There are those players that come where I say, it's like if they're walking with the spirit of the footballing gods. It's as if they're just operating on some different kind of level, and that's just what I think this guy truly is operating with, man. And I just think for Erling Haaland, the reason why it makes him so dangerous is that he's young. And when you're young, you're fearless. You don't second guess, and if you don't second guess, especially in the Champions League, you can say, "What's up?" Look at Mbappe in that 2017 run. Mbappe was like, "You know what? Screw you, man. I'm young. Nobody's expecting anything from a young dude. I can go in here fearless without any weight of expectation on your boy's shoulders." But look, man, this isn't the Dortmund side from yesteryear. This isn't the Dortmund side that we saw during the era of Klopp. Who, I'll still say this, if Klopp had kept hold of that team, they'd have won multiple Champions Leagues. For me, that would have been a dynasty that Klopp would have built, because that was an amazing, amazing team. So for the Dortmund, I think it's very doubtful that they can win this. I just believe that they will engage in interesting, entertaining games, but that's based on just how attacking they are, how offensive they are, how much space they leave in behind them. I think their lack of quality defenders who can read the game well is what's going to be their Achilles heel and will ultimately be their undoing. But hey, man, This is the chance where anything can happen. If Sancho can say what's up, if Torgan Hazard can say what's up, if your boy Brandt, who I think is the most underrated player in the world, can say what's up, maybe it'll be a case of like, we concede 3, we score 6. Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.